So today I wanted to do a pick a card shadow reading. So right now I'm going to put up a picture of the piles that I shuffled beforehand before I turned on the camera, because this camera doesn't focus very well. So I just want you guys to close your eyes for a second and just take a really deep breath and focus on the piles. When you do find the one that you decide on, go ahead and go into the description. There will be a timestamp. Just click the timestamp when you're ready. Hello, Pile 1. If you picked the little blue lapis lazuli and this white death sticker, this is your reading. So, for your energy cards, we have the golden glow moth. We have the sun sentinel. For your blockages, we have don't let love be your beacon. Be your best self always. And then for your question, your self-reflection card, we have, what do I resist feeling right now? And for your advice cards, we have inspiration, precious time. And for your affirmation card, we have Saturn. This could be linked to your zodiac sign. It could just be a planet that you are connected with, but that's it. So we're going to start off with the energy card. So with the Sun Sentinel, it says, just as the sun rises at dawn and the days lengthen in summer, the Sun Empire has awakened after long years of quiet. And for your golden glow moth, you have, little moth fluttering bright, what luck will you bring tonight? So I'm going to get some tarot for your energy cards. Can I have clarification for the energy cards, please? Clarification for the energy cards, please. We have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, it means that you are maybe walking away from a disagreement, or there's a conflict that you are having that you're finally walking away from, but you have a sense of sadness about you. And I do feel like it is connected to the golden glow moth, where it says, little moth fluttering bright, what luck will you bring tonight? I think it's like you are... See the Sun Sentinel right here? Just as the sun rises at dawn and the days lengthen in the summer, the Sun Empire has awakened after years of quiet. So, I think you either had some kind of awakening or tower moment, and you're finally walking away from something that really wasn't serving you anymore, or was really hurtful to you. And you're finally just starting to realize that you are worth more, and that you deserve more. With your blockages, you had, be your best self always, and let love be your beacon. So I think maybe I get the feeling for a while you were not your best self, and you really kind of let other people or other situations kind of reflect your the way that you reacted to things and the way that you felt. You were really kind of relying on other people or other situations to really help yourself feel that. And I'm getting, with your advice card here that says, let love be your beacon, it's saying, guide your life with love, and your best self will follow. With your with your advice cards, you have inspiration, It says, "Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk and dawn, she can call any time. And you have precious time." And this says, "The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either." So, maybe in the past you were wasting your own time, or you were wasting other people's time, because you maybe weren't your best self, and you weren't letting love be your beacon. And with inspiration, I think that eventually there's going to become this, like, moment for you when you finally come to realize that love is important to you, that living in that moment is something that's really important to you. And with your soul reading, "What do I resist feeling right now?" In the back it says, "Allow yourself to feel this wave, let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, then release it back onto the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul." And then there's a little blurb in the back that says, "We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us." So maybe, pile one, maybe you just weren't allowing yourself to feel your emotions, and you were just kind of like trying to push them down because it was too much for you to deal with, in a sense. And with the way that things have been going this year, it really wouldn't surprise me that this is one of your shadows, that you are not allowing yourself to feel like you probably should be. So, with your reading, oh yeah, and then you have Saturn. I don't know if this is something that is important to you. I don't do a lot of, like, astrology stuff, so I don't really know too much about this, but maybe you do. You can always look it up, but that's a card that I pulled. So, for you guys, your shadow is really not allowing yourself to feel things, and you need to maybe work a little bit more on you loving yourself and putting love into your actions. Because, I mean, something that I've always learned is that the more love you put into your actions, the more love comes back to you. So, that's something that I think you guys should definitely think about. Pile 1, that was your reading. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and leave me a thumbs down. And if you have any advice on what I should do differently, go ahead and leave me that as well, because I want to grow. So thank you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you picked the little raw rose crystal and this death sticker, this is your reading. For your overall energy cards, we have the Gas Spark Twins, and we have the Rebel Belt Recluse. So the Rebel Belt Recluse says, "Joining a guild, even the Gruul, would mean giving up some of his independence. He'd rather smash what he wants to smash." And the Ghost Spark Twins says, "Woo! They grow closer with every passing season." Right off the bat, I'm feeling like you guys feel like you've lost a lot of your independence, whether it be with this year or a situation that you've been in recently. And instead of letting yourself feel that, you've just been really fighting it, and you've been doing your best. And maybe there's another person involved, because in this picture they're twins right there. They're together. So there might be another person involved, but it could be just another situation that you're in. So I'm going to really quickly pull you a tarot card for clarification. Clarification for the Devil card. Yeah, so I think that you guys are definitely, there's either another person in this situation, or you're feeling really stuck to the situation, because in this picture, the two cats are being held together by a chain. So you feel really trapped and connected in a very negative way to whatever situation this has been, or whatever feeling this has been. For your blockages, you have hope and happiness, and you have intuition. So if this is another person, you probably maybe ignored your intuition about the person, and it's kind of coming back to bite you. And being wrong in that sense has really sapped your hope and happiness away from you. In another sense, it could be another situation that you are in. So it could be that, with COVID, maybe you've been stuck inside and you feel like your independence has been taken away from you, and you feel like you you don't know how to think anymore, and you've lost a lot of your hope and your happiness because you are no longer able to get out. And maybe you are an extrovert, maybe you need personal interaction in order to feel okay with yourself. And I feel like you're really struggling in that regard. For your soul action, you have am I willing? And this says, you are at the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action, be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it is possible. So, to me, the card is really asking you, are you willing to let yourself lose this independence? Sometimes giving up your independence and surrendering is a good thing. It can be very healing to you, and the sooner that you surrender to a situation that you have no control over, the sooner that you will heal from it, and the sooner that you can start learning how to deal with it. So for you right now, I really feel like you're fighting it with everything that you have, and I don't know your situation. It could be a family thing, it could be a relationship that you're stuck in, it could be a roommate, it could be a situation like somewhere that you're living, or because of COVID. It could really be because of anything, and I want you guys to remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So if by me telling you that it might be a good idea for you to maybe try to surrender to the situation, if you don't connect with that, leave it. Okay? So for your advice today, we have shine from within. And this says, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So maybe this is more of a problem you've been having within yourself. Not so much a situation. You feel like you are draining yourself of your own independence in a sense. Like if you're having a lot of body image issues, for example, this card right here, am I willing? Are you willing to let it go? Are you willing to give up your independence in regards to how you control yourself and kind of let love come back to you? Because with hope and happiness and intuition as your blockages, you really need to try to reconnect to who you are. I feel like you have lost all sense of who you are, and that hurts you. And lastly, for your assurance card, I pulled the moon. And I'm not good with astrology. I don't really do all that much of it, so I can't really tell you what this means in regards to this reading. But if this picture, the colors, or anything in regards to this card mean anything to you, then it was totally worth it. So Pile 2, this was your reading. I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what's going on in the comments below. If you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions for me to help improve my readings, go ahead and leave me those in the comments as well, because I do want to grow from this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello Pile 3. If you picked this little blue and gray stone with this sticker, this is your reading. So right off the bat, I want to tell you guys that you got more cards than any other group in this reading, and I am kind of scared to see what comes out, but we're going to take it as it comes. So for your energy cards, we have the Engulfing Eruption, So right off the bat, there is some belligerence, some anger here, yeah. And the aggressive mammoth. So the aggressive mammoth says, approach from behind. That way, if it does charge, at least you aren't in front of it. And with the engulfing eruption, it says, compared to the hunger of the fires within the earth, the appetite of a mere worm is nothing. So, off the bat, I'm getting that your energy is very, you're angry, but you also feel defensive. Almost like you are afraid of in a sense, you're like afraid of your own feeling. And that's only going to resonate with a few of you. But otherwise, you feel very angry. Your energy is very angry, both with the aggressive mammoth and the engulfing eruption. There's fire in one, and then there's a destruction in the other. So, it's that, or you are doing your best to kind of get in front of a situation, like you're trying to kind of try to diffuse something, and to do that, you don't want to get in front of it because you don't want to get hit with the impact, but you want to try to fix it, but it's also kind of like you're afraid that it's going to erupt if you do. So I want to grab you a tarot for clarification. So can we clarify this energy, please, Spirit? Can we have a clarification for this energy, please? Ooh. Where'd it go? Here we go. So we have the Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Cups. So, with the Knight of Cups, it talks of someone who is in touch with their intuition and their emotions. And you kind of use them to, like, charm your way out of situations. So even though your shadow is, like, very dark and almost aggressive in a sense, you're doing your best to kind of try to talk yourself into feeling a certain way. Like, you don't want to be stuck in this energy, but you also don't really know what to do about it. With your blockages, you have inner truths, and you have Make-A-Wish. So, there is an inner truth here that you don't want to see, and I mean, I already kind of got that with pulling the Knight of Chalices along with this, like, angry energy. Like, you're trying to ignore it by being something that you're not, in a sense. Like, you are trying your best to be bubbly and happy and show people that you're fine, but in reality, you definitely are not. So I feel like with the Inner Truth card, you really need to start showing that emotion more and dealing with it more, because not only is it unhealthy for you, but it's also unhealthy for the people who are around you. Because I feel like you kind of project energy onto other people where it's like, they don't see that you're upset, but you cover it. You hide it so well, like, how could they see it? You know what I mean? And with Make-A-Wish, with Make-A-Wish, I feel like you've just been wishing away this feeling. Like, you just don't want to deal with it. Whatever this shadow is and whatever it's tied to, you don't want to deal with it. You've been trying to wish it away. And pulling the Inner Truth card, I think the only way that it's going to resolve itself is if you confront it. So you pulled 2 Soul Truth cards. You have Where Can I Make More Space? And this says, instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. And today's soul action, do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, and clarity will come. And for your next one you have, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we will become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself with, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who you no longer want to be with you. Can you love them from a distance? So maybe part of this energy where it's coming from, well, these are basically advice cards to me. So these are questions that you just need to ask yourself. I don't know why they're here because they don't make a ton of sense to me in regards to the reading, but you did get two of them, so I feel like one of these questions is for you and the other one is not. So take it as it resonates. Remember that I'm channeling for different people here. It's not just one person. So definitely just take whichever question, or if you feel connected to both questions, go ahead and connect yourself with them, ask yourselves those questions, and follow that advice. And with your advice cards, you got two. You have friendship, which I think is definitely going to go with the do I surround myself with people who lift me up, and find a balance, which definitely goes with where can I create more space. So we're going to start with the friendship card first. And this says, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So I'm getting the feeling from these cards that you really need to find people in your life who want to encourage you and lift you up. Like maybe you don't have a lot of people in your life who are like that right now, but definitely you need to either separate yourself from people who are not serving your highest good, or you need to try to find that kind of thing within yourself. So friendship can be with anyone, really. It can be with, you can find support in people that you never thought you would find support in. And I think that's something that's going to be really important to you in regards to trying to heal up this shadow. So with the the card that said, where can I create more truth, you got find balance. So this says, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Maybe you just need a little bit more rest. Like with the where can I create more space card, you just like, your energy feels very cluttered to me, and you feel exhausted, and you're trying to fill your life up with work, like a workaholic almost, like you're trying to erase everything that's going wrong in your personal life, and you're replacing it with work. And sometimes it doesn't even need to be work. It could be with like schoolwork. It could be with extracurricular activities that you're able to do. It could be crafts. It could be music. It could be anything. And what these cards are saying, I'm feeling, is like you need to just take a step back, make more space for yourself to feel things, and to just find that balance. And with your affirmation cards, we have water. So maybe you are a water sign. That's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And you also have Pluto. I don't do astrology, so I don't really know what the planets have to do with this reading. But I did pull it, so maybe Pluto means something to you. Maybe it's connected to something special in regards to you. But yeah, pile 3, that is your reading. I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If it didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike. Tell me if there's anything differently that you think I can do in my readings to make them better for you as the listener, because I want to improve this. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have a good night, and I will see you in my next video.